Hey guys, what's up? Here we are today with a slime review. So right now, I just want to give a disclaimer. Everything that I say is my own opinion and my personal experience. So, no hate, it's just my personal opinion and experience. So, yeah. Right now, we are just unboxing everything, making sure that it's there. They did come bubble wrapped nicely, but there was no like business card or anything. They just provided borax with like how to use it, and also most of the slimes were not labeled, so it was kind of difficult to see which was which. And the females were loose, so there's that. I also wanted to mention that shipping took a very long time. Um, it took about a month before she shipped it, and after she shipped it, it took about 2 days to get here. So if you're willing to wait, that's good, but I was a little bit upset about that. Also, all the slimes I purchased were on sale for $4, so. This first slime is Cotton Candy Cloud Slime. And as you can tell from the picture, the coloring is a little bit off. I was expecting lighter colors, but I think it's still pretty. The texture, it was okay. It wasn't too wet. It was more on the drier side. It was really pretty to mix, and it smelled like cotton candy. I think that's what the scent is described as, but I think to me it just smelled like sugar. So, but it was really nice. As for the texture, I feel like this one just, it needed more snow or something because the drizzles weren't there. It was very thick and it smells nice, but it's just not really good for ASMR. But yeah, I probably won't play with this one very much. This next slime is Valentine's Day DIY slime. I did get the bases mixed up. The base you're seeing here is supposed to be for another slime, which is partially my fault, but I feel like if they labeled it, I would have known. But yeah, the texture of this base is really great, I think. It's very glossy, very clicky. It's not very thick, but it's still really nice, and I really enjoyed playing with it. This one did have like a strawberry taffy scent. It smelled really good, so I'm happy about that. After everything is mixed in, it turns into a really fluffy type slime. It's really fun to play with. I really enjoyed this one. I think it was my favorite out of all of them. It's just really nice, and after the clay added, you get about 8 ounces, so that's a plus. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. This next slime is honey jelly slime. Um, it was described as scented like honey, but honestly, it didn't smell like anything at all. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I was looking forward to that. It's super clear, as you can see. The texture, I'm not gonna be the best judgment on because this is my first time having a jelly slime, but I can say that the texture was pretty nice. It's kind of just like a clear slime. It had a little bit of snow in it. I think it needs a little bit more snow to be classified as a jelly, but it's still pretty nice, and it was super pretty. And it came with a bee charm and some females. So there's that. Um, but yeah, I really liked the slime. I just wish it was scented, and also I wish it was more of a jelly slime, I guess. I'm not sure, maybe this is the right texture, but again, I had never tried them before, so I'm just guessing. But yeah, I will say after playing with this one for a while, it became very sticky. This next one, I think it's supposed to be pineapple bingsu slime, but as you can see, it wasn't filled all the way, and it has foam beans in it, which was not listed, and also it does not smell like pineapple. So this one was kind of, I wouldn't say a flop because I actually really enjoyed this texture. I think it was one of my favorites. I just wished it came as advertised. But you know, it's still really nice. It's super crunchy. So yeah. I will say that this one as well, after playing with it for a while, it became very sticky and kept getting all over my hands, even with activators. So, um, that was not pleasant, but overall, it's really nice. This next slime is supposed to be cereal crunch slime. I don't know how I feel about this one because when I opened it, I thought it was together, but it just came pouring right out. So this one was basically glue and beads. It could have melted, but it only took 2 days to get to me once it was shipped. So I don't understand. But after you see me, I did activate it and stuff. The texture was, I actually really like this texture. I never tried it before. I really like it. It was not scented at all, which I was expecting. I was looking forward to it. It was supposed to be scented like Fruit Loops, but it didn't smell like anything, just glue. So that was disappointing, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. Yeah. This next one is supposed to be Sprite Sugar Scrub Slime. Right out after opening it, I could smell it had a really strong lemon lime scent. I wouldn't say that it smells exactly like Sprite. To me, it smells like cleaning supplies, but it was really nice. Considering it was one of the only ones that was scented. But yeah, it was pretty good out of the container. It just needed a little bit of activator. But yeah, I really like this one. It's the one of the only ones that came what it looked like. So there's that. But yeah, it was pretty crunchy and fun to play with. So other than the fact that it also gets sticky after you play with it for a while. So, but yeah. This next one is supposed to be strawberry ice cream DIY slime. This is the base from the other one that I got mixed up. But yeah, again, if she had labeled it, then it would have been a lot easier for me. This one also did not come with the strawberry females as well as the topping. So it's not as advertised. And also you can see there's a random black bead in the slime. As for the texture, it was definitely overactivated. It was hard to stretch, and it felt like kind of rubbery. As for the scent, this one's kind of odd. It was supposed to go with the Valentine's Day one, but even then, I don't think the scent matches. It smells like fresh bananas, like when you open a banana. It smells good. I just don't think it goes with the theme. But yeah. After the clay is added, it becomes a really interesting butter texture. Again, it has that rubbery feel, so I'm guessing it's the clay that she used, plus the base being overactivated. I will say that this one is also very holdable, so I would say it's good for beginners. This next slime is supposed to be Dragon Fruit Refresher Clear Slime. This one was definitely sticky out of the container, but you'll see that when I take it out, it is so clear. It's super pretty. I was shook how clear it was. It doesn't look exactly like the picture, but similar. It definitely was missing like the sugar beads that were supposed to be on top. I add the females later, but yeah. It was also unscented, which it was supposed to smell like dragon fruit. So that was again disappointing. Yeah. I will say this was probably one of my least favorite slimes. I just did not like the clear texture. I, in general, don't like clear slimes that much, especially if they're thin, and this one was really thin. If it was a thicker texture, I probably would have liked it more. Yeah, this one was just, it became very, very, very sticky and hard to play with, and I was ready to get it over with, so I probably won't play with this one again. But yeah. This next one is supposed to be Banana Cow DIY. It was supposed to be banana scented, but it didn't smell like anything. And also, this one was one of the ones that was supposed to be a 6 ounce, but I got a 4 ounce. So that was disappointing, as well as it not being scented. When I poked this one, I was like, it'll be a nice butter slime. But no, it was just completely clay. Like, there was less than 1% slime in here. I was actually shook. I was playing with clay, so I wasn't sure about adding the clay piece in because the quote-unquote slime was already mostly clay, but I decided to add it in anyway. The clay piece, the white piece, was supposed to be yellow and white as well, so it was not as pictured. But yeah, after I mixed it, it just became more clay-like. Don't get me wrong, it was really nice to play with. I would say it's definitely good for like beginners to have this type of texture with mostly clay. However, I was expecting a slime to turn into a buttery slime, not a clay on clay, so yeah. I decided to add in some slime from the slimes that um expanded, so I thought it would help this one, but honestly it didn't really do much. It gave it a little bit of extra texture, but it was still pretty clay heavy, so this next one supposed to be cupcake batter. um I will say this one smelt like cream cheese icing. It was very sweet. um I actually really like the scent. The butter texture, it has a little bit of that rubbery feel again. I wouldn't say this is like a normal butter texture, probably because of the clay that she used, but it was pretty nice. Very thick, maybe overactivated, I'm not sure. But I really like this one. Nothing too special, though. And that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know which slime you like the most down below. Feel free to check out my socials. I usually post when I'm going to be making a new video and stuff. And yeah, we can really talk over there. So